everyone, welcome to my Friday weekly melts, and I'm going to get right into it because I'm excited. I'm burning down some candles finally. I finished off one, which is Summer Boardwalk, and it's a really great scent. It's pretty much a dupe for Salty Caramel, except you get the hints of Candy Apple. Now at the beginning when I lit this candle, I got a lot more Candy Apple than I did as it went further down. As I kept melting it more and more, it just really smelled like Salty Caramel, which is great. It's an awesome scent. However, I will never try to finish off a whole candle like this continuously every day without changing a scent up, in my warmer at least. I had this going in my kitchen every day for, I'm going to say, a week and a half. And after a while, it gets to be a heavy scent because it's all you're smelling. Like, for my nose, it has to change. I have one scent going in the morning, then in the afternoon I might change that scent out with something else, and in the evening something soft and relaxing. So for this to be going all day was my mistake. It's a great candle. I love it. It's just I wish I did a little more differently with changing up the scent in my kitchen so I could enjoy it a little bit more than what I did. But it's awesome. I have been melting my lemon mint leaf. Finally, this is what's going in my kitchen most of the time. And I am pretty lucky. I've got an even pool of wax, but the problem is the flames were really high at the beginning, and now they're lower and the wicks are white. But it's still evening out the pool wax. It might take a little bit longer, and the scent though is super strong, so I'm not going to complain. As long as the wicks don't drown themselves, I'm all set. I think this candle is going to last me a long time because of the fact that the wicks are so small. It takes a little bit longer for the even pool of wax. It reminds me of Frosted Cupcake. Just keep relighting it, let it correct itself. That's what seems to be going on with this candle for me. As for the scent, I love it. This is my type of scent. It's a creamy lemon with a nice, fresh mint scent to it. It's strong. It scents up my whole kitchen, living room, hallway, dining room. It's amazing. I love it. Love it. Just wish it performed a little bit better, but like I said, my candle is correcting itself, so thank goodness for that because this is one of the scents I'm really enjoying every day. And what I'm usually doing now is in the morning, I might light a candle, like I might light this in the morning, and then if I want something of a bakery scent, I'll blow out the candle, and in my top warmer, I'll put a bakery scent, and vice versa. If I have a bakery scent candle going in one room, later on if I want something different, I'll put it in my top warmer. So right now, I have 4 candles going throughout my home, and I'm not going to change them until I finish the candle all the way down. That doesn't mean that I will not be changing the scents as the day goes out because in each of the rooms that I have the candles in is a warmer. So I right now have Vanilla Verbena in my bedroom, and I love that candle. I cannot get enough of it. I have that burning as soon as I go in the bedroom at night, but before I go to bed, I blow out the candle and I put something soft in my warmer. Because I have 2 dogs sleeping in my bedroom, and in the morning time, I really want something nice, you know, to wake up to as a scent, opposed to dog, if that makes any sense. If you have animals, you know what I'm talking about. So that's why I do it that way. And that's how I'm able to get to my candles now, except for the exception of Boardwalk when I didn't do it that way. So I'm really, really enjoying the scent because of the way I'm doing it. Like I said, when I'm getting tired of the lemon scent, I take out a tart and place it in my tart warmer. So I'm not relighting any candles. I am working on my Frosted Cupcake still. I just melted this a little while ago, and it is doing good. It just has to even out on that side, which it will. This I have going in the office, and I really am enjoying this. It seems like the scent flow is getting stronger as it goes down in a smaller room. If I put this in my kitchen, I can't smell it. Like right now, I really can't smell the scent too much. You know, if I'm right near it, I can, but if I was to put it alone on the kitchen counter, the space is too big. So to enjoy Frosted Cupcake, you really need it in a smaller room, like your office, your bedroom, something like that, not a large room. But it's your basic vanilla cupcake with some buttery, you know, not buttery, but buttercream frosting with a little bit of sugar. It is a great scent. I am enjoying it, especially in my office. It just smells so good in there. Next, I am working on my Yankees milk and cookies. I'm on a bakery kick because of the fact that it was like in the 70s, 80s last month in my area, and now it's been in the 50s. It's getting better. It's getting into the 60s. Today it might be 68, but in the morning it's cold. So I always go for a comfort candle, and it has to be a bakery set for me for comfort. You've heard me talk about milk and cookies over and over and over again, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it again. It is a shortbread cookie with a little bit of a creamy note, maybe a little bit of creamy vanilla to give it that milk scent, and I really enjoy it. However, this candle is acting up big time. Look at it. Cuddling like crazy. So I am working on that candle. It's such a shame because at the start of this candle it was melting perfectly even, no problem whatsoever. As you can see, this side's fine, and as we go around it starts to rise up. And it has not worked its way over here yet for today. So I have been working on it. I cannot stand these jack candles. I can't. Only because they seem to tunnel a lot, and they just leave so much black soot all around because it's such a small opening. You know, look, I mean, I couldn't clean it because I had it burning for a while this morning, so I just cleaned the top off. I couldn't get down there because of the flame. But I don't like the look of that. You know, you got to constantly clean out your jar candles because they get so sooty. I wish, if they were going to have a jar like this, it's too bad the opening wasn't the same as a jar. Just kind of have it, you know, a little more open to the size of where it ends here. Then it would be a great scent, though. You know, don't have it flued up like that. Just have it go right about here. Or make it, you know, go up as high as this, but have the opening as wide as that. The scent would be perfect. And it would probably melt down the wax better. It just, I don't know. I'm not crazy, as you know, for jars, and I continuously buy them because of the fact that I enjoy the scent and they don't have it in the tumbler. I wish every scent came in a tumbler. I'd be one happy girl if they all came in tumblers. But I am enjoying the scent. I'm going to melt it down all the way to the bottom. See, okay, now I have Tarts. My first one here is from Yankee, and I didn't melt too, I melted somewhat of a lot. I tried the strawberry guava the other day, and I was going to compare this with J Dazzler 15. And I have to say, I cut this in half. I put a little bit in my sunroom and a little bit in my office, and I went back and forth. Now, it did give a decent scent, though, in my office. My sunroom, it was there. Wasn't super strong, but it was there, and that was pretty good. It's a strawberry with a little bit of the guava scent. I wouldn't say a lot, but it tones down that strawberry a little bit. The strawberry is kind of artificial, but not totally artificial. It's on borderline for me. It's borderline artificial. I've got the tart here, so I'll smell this. It's borderline artificial. It depends. I mean, I don't mind it. Kind of reminds me of a strawberry bubble gum, like. That's what it reminds me of, with that sugary sweetness to it, with that little bit of an artificial from the gum. That's what it reminds me of when I smell it. I don't mind it. It's a decent scent, but strawberry, as everybody knows, is a hard scent to get into a wax form that isn't artificial. Not to say that I have not found strawberry scents that are great. I have. This one is decent, but I would not repurchase it, and I definitely wouldn't buy it in a candle. It's not that great. It's okay. My next Yankee candle, one that I melted, was strawberry buttercream, and this was really pleasant. You could smell a lot of the buttercream. It reminds me of strawberry shortcake. I almost feel like you get that little bit of a spongy note to it from the sponge cake, and then you get the buttercream. Instead of using whipped cream, you put buttercream frosting on it, mixed with whipped cream and some strawberries. If this makes any sense, that's exactly what it smells like to me. It's like almost like having a whipped cream frosting, but with some buttercream note mixed into it. It's hard for me to explain. It just reminds me of that. I can smell the sweetness of the strawberries. I can smell the nice creaminess of the buttercream, but I also get that texture of a shortcake, the spongy shortcake. I just probably made that really long and confusing, but I enjoy it. Let me just put it that way. Let me stop and say I enjoyed it. Right now I have going in my warmer in my kitchen is from Gracie Joe's Candles, Grandma's Kitchen. And when I put this in, at first I couldn't smell. It's not super strong. It's a cinnamon scent to me. I don't smell anything else but a cinnamon. It almost smells like if your grandmother was baking in the kitchen, she's getting all those spices mixed together to fill a pie. That's what it smells like to me. Nothing fancy, nothing unique about this scent. When I looked it up, it says it has vanilla and walnut. I don't pick up any walnut note. I almost get, like I said, the spices that you're just about to put in a pie. So I almost get that pie crust note, just a hint, not a lot. Believe me, it's a lot more cinnamon. So instead of walnut, I would say it's more of a pie note, a little bit. And as for vanilla, I really don't pick up on it. And it's not a super strong scent, so not great in my book, no. Oh, I should show you this one. Missy's Tempting Tarts. It's Skittles. And look at how teeny these things are. These are little samples. And I think you can purchase these on our website. They're just a small little sample. These things pack a powerful kick if you get the right scent. This is Skittles. And I had this going in my son's room off and on for about 4 days I got out of this. And each melt in his warmer, I would say, was going for about 4 to 5 hours. Amazing. It smells exactly like a Skittles, a citrusy, fruity Skittle, like more of a lemon lime Skittle, but you got the sugary note. It's amazing. It really is, and it is super strong. I would love to get this in a big tart form for my son's room because I think it's his warmer that's making this tart last a really long time as well. But I got, like I said, 4 days out of this, an average of 4 to 5 hours a day I was melting it. And this is a little teeny sample. Love it. I would highly recommend Skittles if you're looking for that sugary sweetness but citrusy scent. So good. And I am going to do a video, hopefully I'll have it up Monday, on warmers and kind of compare the difference between the warmers that I have, because I know some melt off a scent quicker than others and things like that. So look, I hope Monday to have it up. Okay, I have for every home soy-based tarts, and I had these sent to me from a woman because I wanted to try them out, and she ended up sending me 2 large, huge, look at them, they're huge, things of wax, and they are 7.3 ounce soy cubes. And I remember I used to have these, and I used to sell them, and they were different. They were soy-based, but this is got like a coconut base to it. I don't know the whole thing. I'm not going to get into that, but they didn't pack a powerful punch. And this woman was raving how they changed the cubes and scents and things like that. So I said, okay. She sent me blueberry muffin, and she sent me another one. I'll show you. Okay, now I will say, the scent is truly amazing. Look at that, shaped like a house. Super strong. I mean, it is a sweet blueberry muffin scent. Very strong. When I put just a teeny cube in my warmer, wow, it scented up a lot of space in my home. I was very, very impressed. However, look at how messy it is right there. And it's very sticky. You can't pop this out. You have to cut this out with a knife. And as you can see, you don't get it all out. Look at all the residue. You cannot get it out. Then once you get it in your hands, it's all sticking to your fingers and everything else. You finally get it into the warmer, and you're trying to wash the stuff off your hands. And it takes forever. I mean, you have to wash your hands 4 or 5 times to get most of it off. You still got the residue left on your hands. I think they say you can use this as a lotion. I don't know. It was very messy. Now, trying to take this out of my warmer was a trip. I put it in the freezer like I normally would. It doesn't harden at all. I was trying to scrape it out, and it just was all stuck. It was gummy. It's like taking gum out. That's what it reminds me of, gum. So what you have to do with this is you have to melt it down all the way and pour it out and then clean it out. And they say this comes out very easily with soap and water. No. It's supposed to be easy cleaning. Nope. I tried cleaning my warmer out. I still get it all stuck on the sides. I'm still working on it. Love the scent. Hate the wax. It's such a shame because the scent is to die for, and it's super, this is a powerful, and I only used one little cube. Look I did some damage on that, big time. Oh, is it disgustingly gooey. It's such a shame because they finally got it right in a strong scent, but it is the most messiest wax I've ever worked with. Very messy. And I was like, oh, I have to recommend this to people because it's amazing when the scent was going, but no way. Next is Macintosh Apple. Again, powerful punch. This overpowered anything. Oh, I can smell it amazingly right here. It does smell good. This overpowered my whole house. Every room, all the way down the hall into my bedroom. It was overpowering my vanilla verbena one night because I had it going out here in my kitchen. Oh, my goodness. It is amazing, crisp Macintosh Apple. It is so realistic. Except, again, take a good look at how I tried to get that out of my warmer. Out of here. Out of this thing, whatever. Look at it. Look, it's like gum. That's what happens, see? It just melts right into your hands. I think they say you can use it as a lotion. Try getting this out of here is no fun task. So I would not recommend this product or company if you don't like to mess with your wax and really work to get it out of their containers or your warmer. It's such a shame because, like I said, oh my gosh, it feels gross on my hand. It's such a shame because the scents are amazing, and now I will never get this off my hands. Okay, I did melt one tart from Candles from the Keeping Room I had for a long time, sugar milk. I had this down by the cat box because I wasn't sure if I'd like it. It's exactly the name. It is sugar and a milk scent. It is very heavy on the sweet note. It was an okay scent. I wasn't crazy about it, but it smelled great downstairs. It's very sugary, like it says, with that creaminess, which would probably be a vanilla scent for the milk. Yeah, it's vanilla. Sugar and vanilla. Very sugary. Very, very sugary. I'll put this over here. Don't want to confuse myself. I melted one of my old tarts here, Bahama Coconut. Loved it. It was a perfect, oh my goodness, it was a perfect coconut scent. It's just a nice, creamy coconut. Can't really go too much into depth with this because it is what it is. It's coconut. Straight up coconut. Amazing. I enjoyed it. Next is Tara's Candle Cottage candy corn. And yes, I did melt candy corn this year. Meaning not this year. I did melt candy corn during the spring because it only had a little bit of tart left. Oh, I loved it. It was only a little bit, and I put it in my office, and it was super strong. Loved this scent. It smelled very much like a sweet candy corn, and I really enjoyed it because I was craving something sweet for a scent, and it was so good. So I would recommend this definitely come Halloween. Amazing. I melted one from Soyalicious, Cucumber Melon. Again, I had this going last night in my bedroom. It smells exactly like cucumber melon. Almost could be a dupe for the cucumber melon for Bath & Body Works. Very nice scent. Love it. I love it for relaxation. And I melted two from Sky Soy candles. These are my last two. One is cake batter ice cream. And this wasn't a strong scent. I had it, and it's a good chunk. It wasn't really strong. I had this in my office. I would say it's more of like a vanilla creamy cake batter. That's what it reminds me of. It was a really nice scent. It just wasn't strong enough for me. However, fried ice cream was strong. And I know before I mentioned, I forget who I melted fried ice cream from. I think it was Kim's Tarts. And I said, I probably won't pick this up because it is a vanilla scent. It's heavy. It's a very heavy vanilla scent and sweet. And actually, if you're craving a vanilla scent, pick this up. It's super heavy, which I enjoy. That's a good thing for me. It was heavy. It was the perfect vanilla scent when you're craving something sweet, but not anything fancy, just your basic vanilla. It's got the creaminess in there. It's heavy vanilla with creaminess in there. I can't even describe it anymore. It smells so good. I really enjoyed this scent. And I think I enjoyed this a little bit more than Kim's Tarts, which I'm surprised because I love Kim's Tarts. But I have to say I enjoyed Sky Soy Candle's scent a little bit better. Oh, it's so good. It was just a nice, rich, heavy, creamy at the same time vanilla scent to me. I don't know what else is supposed to be in fried ice cream. I don't really pick up any other notes to that. I just get all three of those levels of vanilla. So that is everything that I melted over the week. Sorry, this is probably like a long, messed up video. I wanted to talk about these tarts. And look I have a huge thing of them left. And it's such a shame because, like I said, the scents are to die for. They are so strong and true to the name. It's just I hate forcing these things out, and I can't even put them in the freezer to harden because they don't harden. And see, as I'm doing this video, see my vanilla cupcake, frosted cupcake is melting down evenly. So that is all for my video today for my Friday weekly melts. Like I said, keep an eye out next week. I'm hoping Monday to get a video up on warmers, different types of warmers and how they melt and, how they melt the wax and so forth and blah, blah. I'm going on. I haven't had coffee. I need it because I can't think straight. And I got to wash my hands. I got the goo all over it. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.